The Monkey by Osgood Perkins, who's an actor in the movie, surprisingly. Most of his movies are very dark. Hold on one second. Let me adjust this goddamn thing. Except this one. This was not that dark. He made a straight-up comedy. Like, this is a comedy. Like, people think if it's a horror film, like, it's a horror comedy. Like, it's very much far more silly than I thought it was going to be. And I kind of liked it. I like that he proved that he could be, I mean, most directors, they can, but you see how effective they are at it. So, for example, who's the guy who made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Edgar Wright. He made Last Night in Soho, and I thought it was a bad movie. I didn't like it at all. But it was his attempt at being a horror guy. Because he's made comedy movies, and he's good at that. But he's, the other way around, I like that he tried. I like when directors go out there, you know, they go out their field, go out their box, try new things, new genres. I didn't think it worked. I don't think he was that good at it. But I'm not saying he shouldn't do it again. I got some good Anya Taylor-Joy stuff in that. Good cinematography in that. He was very effective. Not very effective, but decently effective. Overall, this movie follows a monkey that is basically the devil. It's a Stephen King adaptation. You wind up a key and it kills somebody randomly in your area in a very gruesome way. It's like Final Destination style. It's like the Grim Reaper of monkeys. And two twin brothers, one's a dick and one's a shy, awkward weenie. And their mother accidentally gets killed by this when one turns the key. And then they spend the rest of their life traumatized and trying to, you know, beware the day the monkey returns. And one, you know, well, I'm not going to spoil it past that, but shit happens. The monkey comes back. Some of the deaths are great. Some of them are very stupid. The one for the woman's head on fire in the trailer, how it happens is very stupid, but it was very enjoyable to watch. It looked very cool. I would love to see how they did that. The best death in the movie involves a woman diving into a pool that you see in the trailer. Killed me. Laughed so hard. It's an hour and 43 minutes, so it's not a long movie. And I found it very entertaining. I think the only negatives was it got too silly to the point where things didn't make any sense. There were some deaths I'm like, this straight up doesn't make any sense. And a lot of illogical deaths that I'm like, this is impossible. And I think it got a little too over the top cartoony. There was some CGI moments I wasn't for. So I wish there were more practical stuff. But most of it's practical. But when it wasn't practical, you could tell it wasn't practical. So overall, I'm going to give it a 3.5. Osgood Perkins, I like that he didn't take years like most directors. This is like, what, 8 months since his previous film? 7 months or something like that? I'm like, hell yeah. Let's see shit like this. The last one came out in, I think, July? I can't do math right now, but yeah. I'm like, good. I would love to see directors, you know, spit things out faster because it's always like 4 years between projects for most directors. So, fuck yeah. Decent movie. Very entertaining. I think a lot of people enjoy it, and it's very much a comedy movie. It is not a horror movie. It's a horror comedy, but it's very more comedy than anything else.